Previously on Transformers: The End of Days.
We need to strike Unicron now!
What if I were to open one of my space portals, and you use the Matrix to knock Unicron into the portal? Unicron would be severely injured, trapped in a pocket of space nothingness, for the rest of eternity.
Brothers and sisters, the Covenant of Primus has foretold future events on a massive scale. I see that Unicron is alive and mad, and he will return in the time of Optimus Prime.
We'll go to Earth, build that weapon, and by the time we've returned, life will already have begun here.
At least if we build something for Optimus to use against Unicron, it will give him, his team, and Earth a fighting chance of survival.
My loyal Decepticons! Your fearless leader is closing in on the Allspark, and soon it will be ours.
Sooner or later, Starscream's going to find us and is going to come looking for the Allspark. We fix the Xanthium, load the Allspark on board, and fly into space before shooting the Allspark into the space bridge to keep it away from Starscream.
Do any of you know what we just lost? Plan B. Power up the Nemesis's fusion cannons to maximum power and target the Xanthium center, where Makeshift planted the bomb. Rip the Xanthium in two.
But Makeshift's still aboard the Xanthium.
He is expendable like you, and the rest of your cult that remain loyal to him.
Megatron isn't dead, Starscream.
I saw him die. You saw him die. We all saw him die.
They have no idea what's about to go down. Decepticons, I have returned!
Ratchet, Wheeljack, find the point of impact that the end of the ship is heading for, and clear the area. We need to save whoever we can. Shoot to kill.
Lower your gun and I may let you live.
Stand down!
Both of you, shut it! I'm taking control of the Decepticon army. Now. You had your reign.
I think not. Your little charade barricade is laughable at best.
Barricade? I'm...
You! Quiet!
Who the frag are you anyway? You somehow find the Nemesis' exact coordinates and manage to space bridge onto the ship. Whoever you are, you must be smart and a threat.
Lower your weapon, Barricade. It is I, Lord Megatron.
I want to believe that, but it's a lie. You look nothing like Megatron did.
Allow me to explain. When my previous form was destroyed, I was somehow transported by a higher power to Cybertron's moon base, and given this new form.
Soundwave, conduct a full body scan on him, now!
Scanning. Body scans reveal a different architecture and designs to that of Megatron's.
Well, that's unfortunate. For you and us all. You don't even sound like Megatron.
It is me. Has so much changed in my absence that even my own elites don't know who the true master is. Conduct a spark scan. That will prove my authenticity.
Megatron's presence confirmed. Although he has a new body and vocal processor, his spark remains the same as Megatron's spark. This is Megatron. All hail Megatron!
All hail Megatron!
All hail Megatron! All hail Megatron! All hail Megatron! All hail Megatron! All hail Megatron!
We
All hail Megatron! All hail Megatron! All hail Megatron!
All hail Megatron! My deepest apologies, Lord Megatron. I didn't recognize you, my lord. I always knew you were out there. Somewhere.
I understand, Barricade. It's good to see my inner circle remained loyal to me in my absence. Rise, my loyal Decepticons! Although now I must regain control of my army. Mark my words, Starscream. I will make you suffer. I'm going to kill you.
You certainly can try. Predacons, attack him!
Feel the wrath of Megatron! Die!
I surrender! Okay. I surrender!
Skyling! Enough! Let's see what will happen if you fight me!
Predaking, you're already injured. Don't...
I'll manage just fine.
Look around you, beast. Look at your fallen brethren, and you will have your outcome. dare to challenge me? I am Megatron, and I am the only one who will ever lead the Decepticons! Now, where was I? Oh yes, your fate. I'm going to kill you. Take solace, Starscream. Take solace that my plans require your existence for just a few more fleeting moments. You have two options. Resist, and I tear you apart piece by piece. Or, in exchange for a quick death, you help me.
But Megatron, Shockwave
is a traitor!
Megatron, what?
When I first met Shockwave, he was always fascinated about the prophecy of the Sky Ruler. So fascinated about it that it caught my attention. Shockwave had a hypothesis that if I were to collect enough energon, I would become the Sky Ruler. A god, commander of the skies, and controller of the elements. Although that wasn't true. Was it, Shockwave? No. You see, Shockwave was never a Decepticon. He was never on our side. He served another. A being I never believed to have existed. The Cybertronian devil himself. Unicron. A being of pure evil and hate, which I found out that Unicron was in fact the true Sky Ruler. Shockwave knew that I was above his own power level, and that he couldn't beat me in a one-on-one fight. So, Shockwave came up with several methods to take me out of the picture. All failed. But he took advantage of something I showed an interest in, and in doing that, created a strategy to make me ultra powerful. So powerful that I wouldn't be able to control my own power, which would eventually soon be destroyed in the process of the power-up. But of course, Optimus Prime intervened and beat him to it. For months after my rebirth and arrival on Moonbase 1, I was reverted back to my weakest version of myself. In a way, Prime saved me from falling victim to the power overload Shockwave intended for me. Shockwave devised a plan that when I was at my max power level, I would be able to kill the Fallen. Afterwards, both me and the Fallen would be out of the picture. Then Shockwave would no doubt kill you, Starscream, and anyone who declared themselves leader of the Decepticons. As well as devising a plan to create Phase Sixers to see to it that my death and anyone else's was a guarantee should anyone pose a threat to his plan. Shockwave would then be able to usurp command, and when Unicron returns, Shockwave could present himself with the entire Decepticon army at his side and serve his true master all along, Unicron. And with that, Shockwave would have my Decepticon army to aid Unicron, the real Sky Ruler, to enter literally any solar system, take and destroy planets that they see fit. Thus why he is known as the Sky Ruler. But you didn't plan on my return, did you, Shockwave? If I can partner with a being such as Unicron, the Decepticons could easily, and far more quickly, be able to take control of the galaxy. The universe would so easily be mine! I must commend you on your plans, though, Shockwave. No, really, I must. It was brilliant. The whole thing. Very smart. However, your time is running out. You're getting old, sloppy, weak. You're certainly far from the Cybertronian that you once were. Take him to the cells. I want him to feel even an ounce of the suffering he put me through before his execution.
Yes, Lord Megatron. All hail Megatron.
All hail Megatron!
All hail Lord Megatron.
You're left with very limited options, Starscream. Even your Predacons bow to my rule. Either you stand with us, or you share Shockwave's fate.
We'll obey him for now. After this is over and I'm healed, we'll take him together.
All right.
All hail Megatron.
All hail Megatron.
Rise, Decepticons! We have much to do. Unicron is on his way, Decepticons. And if we are to survive, we must join forces. We shall prove our worth to him by destroying that which can destroy him. The Matrix and the Matrix weapon.
The Matrix weapon?
Yes. According to the ancient texts, Unicron's one weakness is the Matrix. It was said that the original 13 Primes traveled here billions of years ago and built a weapon capable of firing a Matrix beam, powerful enough to kill Unicron in one blow. We must find the Matrix, kill Prime, destroy the Matrix, and then that weapon.
On it, Lord Megatron.
As for you, Starscream, you have lost all commanding authority. You've gone from the leader of the Decepticons right to the very bottom. You are nothing to me anymore, Starscream. Nothing! Barricade. You have proven your loyalty to me in my absence, and it is thus that you have been rewarded the rank of second in command. Any order that comes from you is one that comes directly from me.
Shoot it, Starscream!
Wheeljack, have you located the point of impact that this section of Byzantium will crash land?
Yes, well, estimated impact zone anyways.
I need precise coordinates, Wheeljack.
Okay. Let me see. Given the speed of the vessel, dividing the distance by the time it's taken to get to the current point, and then calculating the most likely point of the impact points towards Madagascar. All likely indicators point to Madagascar.
I'll open the ground bridge now. Autobots, roll out! It's coming in too fast. The sheer crater and destruction it will create. Wheeljack, do you have anything of use?
No, nothing. Unless, remember that time on Cybertron when I survived that nuclear grenade during Megatron's first assault against the Autobots by using my Ultra Force field? I did some modifications to it to survive maximum impact in case our base was ever attacked. If I throw the force field into the air to the trajectory to the half of the incoming Xanthium, it should absorb most, if not all, the impact of the crash landing.
Do it.
If I am to make this throw, I must stop. Right about now!
Great work, Wheeljack. Now let's get down there and see if there are any survivors. I don't see anyone. Ratchet, are you receiving anything? There! 3 life signals.
tried. I don't know the mission's outcome.
Their injuries are bad, but not fatal. Wheeljack, your force field must reduce the damage of Byzantium's crash land. Because right now, Bumblebee, Brawn, and Sideswipe should all be dead. Thank you, Wheeljack.
You fragging traitor! Once trusted assassin. Now just another energon stain to be swept off the floor. I'm only just getting started with you, you coward. Soon you will realize what you've done is a death sentence. And no other Decepticon will ever try and do what you have done. Never again!
Logical fool, Megatron. Originally a miner from Kaon, who became a gladiator.
Don't you ever talk to me about my past! You little...
You're no threat to Unicron. You either follow me, and I'll make a case for Unicron to keep you alive, or you get consumed by him. Help me find the Matrix weapon, and we can work on the same side again.
An interesting proposition, Shockwave. Here's mine. I tear your optic from your head while you beg for mercy. I find the weapon, have Unicron destroy the Autobots for me, and then I rule supreme. I think that plan is better.
Even now, at this very moment, although having control over both the old and new order, and even being stronger than before, you're not in control here. I am, and you know it. Right now, as we speak, Unicron is on his way here. You fear me because you know. You've always known. I have. I am, and I always will be, in control. There are some things even the strongest mortals cannot even fathom.
Lord Megatron, you, summoned me?
Yes. Thank you for responding to me so quickly, Barricade. With Optimus gone, and the Autobot forces divided across Earth and space, locating the Matrix weapon will be all the easier. But, as a bit of reinsurance, we must find the Autobots' new base and destroy it.
We already know the base location courtesy of Makeshift's deceit. I suppose we finish off the Autobots that are in space once we've dealt with the ones on the Earth.
Indeed. Have you done what I asked of you? Did you pile a report of all available soldiers that will be involved in this mission? It has been some time since I walked the corridors of this ship. I need to know which Decepticons are still functional after Starscream's pathetic rule.
Excluding Shockwave and Starscream for obvious reasons, as well as Soundwave due to him being the one who manages communications. Available assets we have: you and myself, Brawl, Stockade, Blackout, Lockdown, Knockout, Predaking, Twin Strike, Windrazor, Skystalker, Ripclaw, Laserback, Berserker, and his Vehicons.
I see. I want Soundwave on the ground this time, to hack into Nest communications and shut them down. Predaking and Berserker will remain here. Berserker is not to go into combat under any circumstances. He is the central control node for our Vehicon army. If he is deactivated, all Vehicons would cease to function.
I understand that, my lord, but while you've been away, I've trained Berserker in many forms of both human and Cybertronian martial arts, and how to correctly attack and defend. Trust me, my lord, when I say that Berserker is now one of our strongest assets.
Very well. This mission will serve as a trial for him. But if he comes under heavy attack during the assault, I want you to pull him out immediately.
Understood, mighty Megatron. When do we attack?
Brief our Decepticons and prepare for battle. We attack within the hour. Oh, you thought it was over. You wish it was, don't you, assassin? The strong and the silent finally screams.
As I originally suspected, non-fatal wounds have been suffered. Hopefully they'll all be recovering shortly. Man, I knew Braun was too stubborn to die. Why did I tell y'all? Ah, yeah! Even a supersized starship crash landing can't kill his hide. He's not called Braun for nothing. Oh yeah!
Why do I never get any high fives, fellas?
I don't know, Wheeljack. Probably because high fives are very unprofessional in our line of work.
It was a joke? Anyway, speaking of being unprofessional, you've been training the Dinobots, and I've heard from their last few missions they're anything but professional.
Hey, the Dinobots are dumb. Yes. They're ignorant. Yes. But I've trained them good. They're the best of the best, and I think they're ready for combat if Optimus approves.
I trust you both. If Einhide says the Dinobots are ready for combat, that's good enough for me.
Warning, warning, unauthorized craft approaching. Identification, Decepticon origin.
Optimus, full-scale Decepticon attack. Incoming to this base right now.
Einhide, rally up the Dinobots and meet us outside. The war has come to us. How is this possible? He's dead. Megatron.
I'm glad you still recognize me, brother. Even my own Decepticons couldn't see through my new body. Not even Soundwave. Can you believe that?
Go. There is no need to reignite the war. We don't need to fight one another. We can...
Oh, we most certainly do. Unfinished business, Prime.
What is it that you want?
Oh, not much, really. Just the Matrix. And your head on a pike.
You've never shown the slightest interest about the Matrix before. Why all the interest now?
That information is need to know. And right now, all you need to know is that if you don't, we will rain hell upon you, your Autobots, and your precious humans.
I've known you for millions of years, Megatron. I know you'll just do that anyway, even if I were to comply to your demands.
Wait, that's Megatron? He looks so different from what me Grimlock remember. He the one who gave you so much trouble in past? He not trouble. He pathetic tiny little man with a bucket head. Me Grimlock is more trouble than Buckethead. He should be Cleaner Bot. Me Grimlock, prove it and fight him now!
Come on now, Grimlock. Remember what I taught you. Control your emotions.
Fine.
What is that abomination?
A Dinobot, my lord. They're basically the opposite to our Predacons. Although, I am unsure as to whether or not these Dinobots are natural or genetically engineered.
I see. I suppose a creature as hideous and moronic as this fits right in among the meager and pathetic ranks of the Autobots.
That's it!
Decepticons! Attack!
Me Grimlock not need saving Optimus.
Seize this attack, Megatron. We can work together, if only we can try.
Never!
Overkill.
Although I couldn't see his face, I could see the fear in his optics.
I can taste their fear in their blood.
Delicious. I'll leave this one for you, Flyboy. How's that sound?
Sometimes it pays to be the only Dinobot flyer. Fembots love me, man. Oh, if only RC could see me now. Too bad they're in space.
We need reinforcements!
Filthy creatures. Although I did expect more of a challenge.
Autobot at 2 o'clock. Eliminate!
Yes, sir.
Damn. Injured and unarmed. Well, B, you've been in some tough situations, but you would have thought by now you'd have grabbed a gun from the armory the moment you heard shots fired and not just get outside as quickly as you can to see what's going on. And that's what you get when you self-narrate. Oh, there's gotta be something I can use.
Go back to bed. You're sick. Trust me, Autobot. I'm a doctor.
Ganging up on one bot, fellas? I expected better from Megatron's top lieutenants.
So did we, from the Autobots' weapons specialist.
All right then. Come on. I'll scrap you all. You cons are gonna regret facing me.
Brawl. AC-13, now!
Hope you don't mind me dropping in, Einhide, but this is my fight too.
Sure thing. You got lockdown? And I have barricade and brawl?
Sounds good to me. Alright, Lockdown. I've waited years for this.
That was unexpected.
Okay, Laserback. This is your moment. To be a hero you always knew you could be. Oops. Sorry, boss. You see, I was trying to charge towards Grimlock, but he saw me and ended up bashing into you. Funny story. I was fighting another Autobot before this, and he—
Get off me, you little pest!
That wasn't nice. I was only trying to help.
Megatron, don't start this war up again. We can find another way if we only work together. Find something peaceful.
Never! I won't stop until I have your head on a pike, along with the rest of your Autobots!
Yummy!
Yeah? Let me return the favor. Squirmy little thing. You alright, Slug?
I'll live. Thank you, Scorn.
No problem. Let's go check on the others.
Where's Grimlock?
Last time I saw him, he and Prime were taking down Megatron.
Twin Strike retreated. Let's say we give the others a hand.
Agreed.
Well, it's been fun, Autobot. And just because I'm a doctor, don't think I have to save everyone.
Oh, do you ever shut the frag up? And knockout gets knocked out.
Your fate was sealed the day Megatron tore out your vocal processor on Cybertron. Accept your fate. Flare, flicker, and fade. Now you will die for killing Ravage. My optics and processor.
That hurt.
Yeah, take this.
I love nothing more than to see the spark of an innocent bot fade away.
You sick-minded?
Let's let go, Dinobot. We've been at this game for far too long, you and I. Make it easier on yourself this time. I know you want to.
Thanks, Slug. He seriously is a lot tougher than he looked.
It's alright, bud. He's gone now.
You could never finish me off yourself. Strive, you fragging coward.
Okay, who to fight? Ah, I know. Him. No, not him. Maybe him? I don't know. There's so much going on. It's too stressful.
Wanna try your luck against me, small fry?
No thanks.
Look at what you have done, Megatron! An unprovoked attack has left both sides wounded, yet mine still stands and yours retreat. Look!
No. You will pay for this, Prime! Decepticons! Fall back!
I want to stay. Just 5 more minutes, please.
Get going, Berserker!
Push forwards and attack what we can, Autobot.
Megatron, sir, what do we do? We're injured, low on numbers, and outgunned.
We make our stand here and fight!
Lord Megatron, what do we do?
We gotta retreat!
You guys all know I'm all for fighting, but this right here is suicide. Even for us.
Yeah, we retreat. Live to fight another day.
I did not ask for your opinions. We will fight on! The Matrix is mine!
I made it. Oh, thank Primus, I made it!
With all due respect, Lord Megatron, you've been out of action for a while. You haven't seen how aggressive the Autobots have gotten in your absence. They're different now. Not the self-hearted bots we once fought before and ruled over.
Very well, Barricade. Decepticons! Retreat! Activate the ground bridge!
What's wrong? Why we can't teleport?
Soundwave, report.
Soundwave, we're dying here, and our manual ground bridges aren't working. Teleport us back to the Nemesis now! That's an order! Megatron, the Autobots are getting closer.
We're gonna die! We will not! This is not how we become one with the Allspark.
We'll get through this, soldier. We just gotta get through this.
Soundwave.
Is he? No!
Soundwave. It can't be.
I'm gonna kill them all for that.
It was the Scouts.
I will crush them all with my bare hands!
Autobots, fall back! Shield the humans! Protect them!
Decepticons! Now is our chance to retreat!
To the Nemesis, Decepticons!
Sir, we must go now.
No, we can't. Soundwave
is dead, and we can't do anything to prevent that now.
We must retreat. We'll regroup and reevaluate our situation and we'll get another chance for an attack. For now, we must go.
Fine.
What now?
Should we chase them down while they're weak?
No, Einhard. We have wounded to attend to. It appears Bumblebee and some of the Dinobots have sustained injuries during the battle. For us to press on now would be foolish when we are weak ourselves. We tend to the wounded and prepare for a second attack, should there be one.
Barricade. Have the troops refuel and prepare to re-engage. We're going back down there.
You're insane, Megatron. Didn't you just see what happened down there? I had to swoop in so you could get out of there alive.
Get out of my face, Starscream.
No, this has gone too far. I've led your troops without fail while you've been away. Suddenly you return, and what? Suddenly everyone follows your beck and call and gets sent to slaughter.
I had no faith in you originally, but seeing you perform down there just now has removed even more of my faith. Your isolation really messed up your mind.
I'm removing you of your command, Megatron.
I don't think so.
Hey!
You just assaulted the highest-ranking Decepticon, Starscream.
No. I just begun the removal of the biggest heir in Decepticon history. You.
You may certainly try. No, Barricade. This is my fight.
I stand with you, my lord. Till the end.
No. Megatron and I had this coming at each other for a long time. I will not let this moment be sugarcoated by your assistance. had it with you, Megatron. Ever since you left Cybertron to pursue the Allspark and learnt about the Sky Prophecy, you've gone insane. I'm the one who brought the Decepticons closest to getting their hands on the Allspark, more than you ever did. I'm the one who managed to sustain the least amount of Decepticon casualties in the field since the Great War. I am the one who brought the Decepticons back into the winning side. And I am the one who's giving Optimus Prime a run for his energon. But you, Megatron, you're nothing. You've lost all that you've gained, and now barely anyone even looks up to you anymore. I don't even know how you survived Optimus's wrath before, but I'll make sure I get the job done. Nothing cliche. No asking for final words. I'm just going to kill you and be done with it.
Staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open.
Hey!
You want to keep that right eye?
You're an idiot, Starscream. No matter how strong you get, no matter what power possesses your pathetic frame, you will never be the Alpha Con. I don't care how high and mighty you think you are. I will always be the one who leads. You could be the size of Unicron's palm, and you'd still be second best to me.
You can't order another attack, Megatron. I won't let you. To do so would be suicide for our troops.
Another attack? How you continue to prove my point, Starscream. If you would have given me a second to explain myself, you wouldn't be whimpering before me now.
I don't care if you have a plan or not. You think the Decepticons still have faith in you as a leader after the slaughter you just led them all into? Everyone under your command gets hurt or dies. Me, Shockwave, Predaking, Skylynx, Windrazor, all the other Predacons. Soundwave.
Don't invoke his name.
Even... If you stay in charge, then it's only a matter of time before the Decepticons are wiped out. This is why the Decepticons started to trust me. We may both have had our loyalists and those who disagreed with us, but at least I can learn from my mistakes and keep a clear head.
No Decepticons will perish under my watch, Starscream. That is a fact. I still have use of you, so go see Knockout for medical repairs before I change my mind.
Knockout? Have you seen the state of him? Did you just not hear what I said?
Barricade, with me. It's time we put this plan into action.
Yes, my lord.
Lord Starscream, are you all right?
Yes, I am, Predaking. Megatron is more powerful than ever, despite his absence and lack of combat in his time away.
I thought his defeat would be easier than that.
What are we going to do?
Nothing. There was just a time I looked up to Megatron. I really wanted to be like him. But he's not who he was anymore. Those like Barricade, Blackout, and the others who blindly follow him ignore this fact. I know for a fact that sooner or later, Megatron will create his own downfall, and then, only then will his loyalists see Megatron's lost his way. They'll either die loyal fools, witness their mad leader's true self, and it must be you and I who revives the Decepticon cause.
Little tip. Put on a good show. Try and make them like you while it lasts. I'm sorry you got dragged into this. I really am. I saw your Autobot symbol. You look like a strong one, too. But that might not be enough to save you in here.
Who are you? Where am I?
Sorry, XO says I'm not allowed to answer questions. He prefers his fighters to be in for a surprise. I shouldn't even be talking to you right now. It's just, with all the freedom you Autobots have fought for, you don't deserve the silent treatment.
Look, you can set me free. I have a mission to get back to. Just let me go. It's very important.
Look, man, I have 3 kids in this ship. I just can't do that. I need the income. Sorry, I said too much already. Just remember what I said. I'm sorry. God be with you.
Done it again, my friends! Unbeaten and still our gladiator champion, Skybite!
Thank you all. It is such a privilege to remain your champion. I fight, not only to prove to you that I am the strongest, but I also fight for you, my people, and will continue to fight for you for the rest of my days!
Yes, Congratulations as always, Skybite.
Thank you, my master. Another challenger? One moment, your majesty. This won't take a minute.
Challenger? Oh, no, I'm looking for help. I really don't know where I am. See, I literally just woke up about 2 minutes ago and am so confused. So, if you don't mind, I could use some help. Oh, scrap!
That fight didn't last long. Yeah, even shorter than that silver-X guy.
Kotor. All units, we have a loose prisoner. Suspected destination is the escape pods.
Escape pods, you're my new best friend.
Error. Please enter password to unlock the escape pods.
Password? I don't have time for passwords, just unlock, damn it!
Oh, my head. Wait until I get my hands on him.
Please enter password to unlock the escape pods.
Come on, damn it!
I think I heard him down here.
Please enter password to unlock the escape pods.
Come on, damn you!
You have entered the incorrect password 3 times consistently. Prepare for a guard unit to be deployed to your area for assistance immediately.
Another guard unit? Damn it!
Thank you for your kind assistance. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Stupid AI. Maybe if this ship has windows, I can break one of them and squeeze through. No. Oh man, that's the 3rd time I've been knocked out today.
So, I see I met Skybite.
The Great White Sharkticon? Yeah. To be honest, once I realized he wasn't going to help me find my way out, I wasn't so pleased to meet him.
What you doing here, kid?
Nothing. I have no purpose here. I need to get out of here. Now!
So do we all. But the only way to get out of this ship is to beat Skybite. And no one has yet.
Where are we, anyway?
Exo ship.
Exo?
Yeah. The one who talks and brags about Skybite over the mic to the viewers. He's a Quintesson. Quintessons are said to be our creators. But I don't really believe in all that conspiracy scrap. Exo owns this ship we're in right now. He collects 2 of every species in the universe, 1 of each gender. That crowd that watched you today, they're the weaker members of the saved species.
If the crowd's the weaker species, what happens to the species that are the strong ones? And hold up, did you say saved species? What do you mean by that exactly?
The strong species is everyone you see around you. Here in these cells, me, you, everyone who's here. Exo fears the strong ones in case of a rebellion against him. So he puts the strongest of species in the arena against Skybite for his people's entertainment. Everyone who fights Skybite is given 3 chances to beat him. It used to only be 1 chance, but now it's 3 because it's harder to find fighters these days due to what's happening in space. Plus, Skybite likes to play mind games with his opponents, making them think they're going to hell and back 3 times. After your 3 attempts are exhausted, you get cast out into the depths of space.
Skybite took me by surprise the first time around. It'll be different the next time I see him.
Don't get cocky, kid. And don't underestimate Skybite.
You didn't answer my question about saved species.
I was hoping I didn't have to.
Buddy, I'm an Autobot warrior. Future leader, future prime. I can handle whatever you're gonna tell me.
I'm an Autobot too, kid. Well, I was before I was captured and put in here. Now I just seem to rust in this cell. I haven't fought Skybite for over a few months now. I just rot in here. You really want to know what's going on here, kid?
Stop calling me kid. And yes.
I didn't believe it at first. So I don't blame you if you don't believe it either. But something's out there. A planet-sized demon in space. Unicron. Apparently, he broke free from some alternate dimension some time back, and he's been devouring and feeding off worlds ever since to gain his power. Exo goes to the inhabited planets and takes some of the endangered species, so one day other planets can be repopulated, so a species doesn't go extinct from Unicron. I guess what Exo's doing is admirable, but he's still a twisted son of a glitch. When you lose to Skybite for the final time, you're either killed in the arena by him, which you may prefer, or you're exiled into the depths of space to either be lost forever, or wait until the day you get devoured by Unicron. Unicron's supposed next target is a planet called, Earth?
Earth! That's where I was stationed, with Optimus.
Wait, what? Optimus? The Optimus?
Yeah, a whole Autobot army is on the Earth.
Then we better get back to Earth and warn your friends. Earth is where I was originally headed before I ended up here.
When I tried to escape, I thought if I found a window I'd be able to smash it and crawl through. When I looked through the window, we'd already left from where I was picked up. Earth was far away in the distance. It almost looked like a star.
Well, I'm sorry. I truly am. But the only way we can escape is by beating Skybite, and who knows how long that'll be.
I have a plan for that. If this Skybite is the so-called champion that Exo makes out to be, I'm sure he could use a challenge to, how should I say it? Test his skills further?
Well, I don't know what you're about to say, but I think I'll like it.
We offer Skybite a 2-on-1 fight. Me and you, 2 strong Autobot warriors versus him. It would really get the crowd going. We can beat him together. Plus, if this next fight against him is your last, then what else is there to lose? You'll have a better chance of facing him with me than you would alone.
I like the way you think. What's your name, by the way?
Hot Rod. My name's Hot Rod.
Nice to meet you, Hot Rod. I'm Hound. Hoorah!
Great. So the plan's on then?
Oh, it's on. I better try to bribe Skybite into this, though. I'll let you know what he says. For now, get some rest. There's nothing you can do for your friends right now.
That's what I think is best, Doc. Would you agree, Optimus? Optimus? You okay?
Sorry. Ever since Megatron returned, the Matrix feels like it's trying to burn up a hole in my processor. Like it's trying to tell me something. A vision of some sort. It might just be that the fear of realizing your biggest foe is never dead. But if the Matrix is trying to show you something, Optimus, go with it. It may help us against Megatron. Megatron. I should have tried harder to beat him. My fault. Megatron. Alpha Trion? What are you doing here?
This is a recorded message. If I read the Covenant of Primus correctly, then this message goes directly to the Keeper of the Matrix, Optimus Prime. Optimus. The 13 failed. We broke apart. We thought we had beaten Unicron and bought you enough time to make a strike against him. But in fact, we were wrong. I was wrong. The dimension we sent Unicron into was comprised of dark matter, of which he fed off and evolved through the power of the Darkspark. I unknowingly made him more powerful than he ever was, and thus he later gained control over Megatronus Prime from his dark dimension, and got Megatronus to rip a hole within the 13 Primes to cause a civil war among us. By now, I hope that you have gained control of the weapon we built on the planet. If not, well, you better find it. We hoped what we did that day was enough to save your tomorrow. We built a Matrix weapon on the planet you're on that can only be activated through the Matrix of which you carry. The weapon is capable of destroying Unicron.
So that's why Megatron was after the Matrix. But how did he know?
I also made a mistake as I did not consider the possibility of a servant of Unicron being in your place and time. The Covenant has provided me with their name, for providing you with this name may benefit you in the later war against Unicron. His servant's name is Shockwave. Find the weapon, Optimus. Save your friends and the world, and live a fantastic life.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. All you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. All you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never